book, you know, I think most of the people that I know are what I call the post-hope Democrats. You know, Democrats, progressives, you know, people like this president. They want him to be reelected. They don't want a Tea Party president. They're not in love with him the way they were. And part of that is because they know that just reelecting this president is not enough. We're going to have to re-energize the base. We're going to have to go beyond. We thought, well, at least I thought, when we, in 2008, went to D.C., we had the White House. We had Pelosi, the best speaker ever. We had 60 votes in the Senate. We thought we had everything we needed to govern. Turns out we had a third of what we needed. It turns out you have to have a media attack machine the way Fox has, and a movement in the streets like the Tea Party. And by us not having the movement side of the leadership equation, we got beat. You know, I'm one of the few people. I was a grassroots outsider. Then I became a White House insider, and then I became an outsider again. So I have a kind of a 360 view on this exact period. One of the things that I think that we got wrong, we can talk about what Obama got wrong. One of the things, we had the wrong theory of the presidency from the beginning as a grassroots. LBJ did not lead the civil rights movement. That was Ella Baker, Fannie Lou Hamer, Bayard Rustin, Dr. King. You have to have two kinds of leadership, not just one, if you want to change the country. You got to have a head of state who's willing to be moved, but you have to have a movement willing to do the moving. And my argument is that under Bush, we had a head of state that wouldn't listen. We put millions of people in the street against the war. He wouldn't listen. Then Obama comes in. We sit down, and who stands up is the Tea Party. It turns out that a movement in the streets, like Occupy Wall Street briefly, was able to change the conversation. We've got to now re-elect the president so we keep a head of state there.
You say Socialist Obama, quote unquote, was cutting taxes and keeping cops on the beat, but at no point did Democrats make an effective, concerted effort to take credit for those aspects of the stimulus package. You say Socialist Obama. You say Socialist Obama. You say Socialist Obama.